I wake up every morning to the sound of pigeons fighting in the morning. And then I have to like lift up the blinds and be like, "What are you doing?" And then they stop.
You think it's the same pigeons?
Oh no, it's 100. I can tell from the feathers.
There's the same
There's
ones.
an albino pigeon. That
Oh,
one's
shit.
the troublemaker because he's always in a fight.
So he's a bad breed. Is
Oh,
it
no.
like that? Actually, that's the opposite. You know, like, when we had those dogs online, and they was
Excel
beefing each other,
bullies.
and then there was one dog that stopped all the beef. He was the king of the dogs.
I have not seen that.
Oh yeah,
video.
that was sick. He was like, he was like basically he was like the owner of all the other dogs, somewhat of a shepherd towards them, and all the dogs were like beef each other.
So that was the alpha dog.
Yeah, and he's still like, stop fighting, but as a dog in it, so it's like, and they'll stop in it.
Oh wait, I think I've seen it, and there's like bare of them in it.
Yeah,
There's bare of them. It's
Then
like
one of them
it's
test
like
them.
it's like they were like I don't know, like a gang of dogs.
Yeah, it was bare of them.
What do you call what's the name for a collective of dogs? Because you know
Annoyance.
a murder of crows, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll call them annoyance.
It's a murder of crows. A collection of crows is called a murder.
Yeah.
And then you've got a parliament of owls. What's a collection of dogs? What is the name of a collective of dogs?
There was one part when one of the dogs would try to test him, and he had to like fight the dog to like prove that he's still the alpha.
It's just a pack.
Oh yeah, it is a pack, isn't it?
But that's so dead.
It's not as
a murder of crows or a parliament of owls. That's hard.
That's for owls.
Yeah.
Owls are not a parliament.
Yes, it is.
The owls hang out with each other. You only see owls by themselves.
I don't know why I'm arguing
if you're walking down the road, how much owls do you need to see for you to question what's going on?
Quite frankly, yeah, I think this is the African in me. But seeing one owl is enough to just make
one will make you go, wait, something's up.
Yeah,
something's afoot.
Haven't you seen that video where there's like I think it's like an African church or whatever, and then an owl comes and it starts dancing to the music, and then they're like, it's a witch.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, it's a parliament of owls.
Oh. So parliament just means in terms of like
a collective, yeah.
Interesting. You learn something new every day.
Anyway, welcome. It is the Outtake Show, the podcast where we give our outlandish takes on your favorite film and TV stuff. Today we're going to be doing movie news. I am your girl Maz, the silent assassin. We've got Yardman Judes, the host of the most. And today we're going to be talking about Michael.
Yeah, we're going to be talking Michael. We both haven't seen Michael, but there has been like a rumbles that's gone on around the internet in terms of the reviews. So we had early reviews that were all negative. The film
27% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it was crazy. People were bashing it, but this is before it came out, so it was mostly just critics speaking about the film.
So naturally you have to take it with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, I remember. I can't. Do I have it on here? There was critics that BBC called the film whitewash. I don't know if BBC can say.
Wait, search the reporter. I want to know who is saying this is whitewashed.
Some guy named Stephen McIntosh.
Macintosh.
Macintosh. Stephen
Macintosh? Yeah. Search Macintosh.
Oh, you want to see his complexion of his skin?
Who are you to be saying something is whitewashed? What makes you qualified to say this storyline?
Okay, this one internet leaves me in disarray. Okay. There's reviews from that. I think even there's multiple different reviews. I'm just bringing up if he's white or not. We'll find out. Oh yeah, he's white.
Oh, what makes you qualified to say?
I'm seeing a bunch of different faces on here, but I think there's one of these.
We're typing BBC. This is making me a bit. That's suspicious.
I just typed in BBC. Okay, I think this is him.
That's probably
Let me type in.
What makes you qualified for you to be saying that's whitewashed?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. He called it whitewash. I don't know why he used the word whitewash for a film that has predominantly like black people. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's saying like so. Let me see.
Give some
like,
context.
Any
Hold on.
quotes that he has on here? I guess he's kind of giving the same sentiment that most reviewers are saying, essentially, of like, it touches on everything except for the elephant in the room, which is, of course, where everyone's talking about the child allegations, which for this film doesn't make sense to mention because during this time period,
also,
it doesn't happen.
Yeah, also, like, yeah, firstly, it doesn't happen during this time period. They do know it's split in parts, right?
Yeah.
So otherwise, it's giving you didn't do your research for your own job.
Yeah, and then other people are giving it. He even mentioned that it's a soulless cash grab, essentially just saying it's just made for making
For the funny family to make money.
Yeah, make
Well,
money.
duh.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a genius to know that.
Yeah, and then we have other directors. The director that did I think the documentary Leaving
Neverland.
Neverland. Essentially just saying people just don't care about this film. Kind of teeing to the point that they're not touching on topics that people actually know about.
I feel I'm gonna be a bit suspicious of my guy about Never Leaving Neverland, because when the conversation was brought up with those guys that were in that documentary, do you remember when that documentary came out?
Yeah.
They kind of were like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I might have been capping when I was saying that stuff in the documentary.
Yeah.
Are you telling the truth or are you lying?
Yeah, then they circled back saying, I don't know, it's very messy. They said no, it didn't happen, and it's like
look, yeah. I'm always here for people who have survived some form of abuse, but stand on business, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be an advocate, because then other people can actually come out and say this is what's happening. But if you're pussyfooting because you've got your money now, I'm going to start questioning things.
Yeah.
Because it came out that you also got money for your interviews.
Yeah. It's messy, but the actual biofilm itself, I haven't seen it yet. I am excited to see it. I have said from watching the trailer, it doesn't look good.
Hey, look, like all I'm saying is that the prosthetics team and what they did to his nose, that's mad.
Look what they did to Mengo. Why would he do that to my man? So I'm kind of skeptical about it, but I think our peers that have watched it, but they love it. However, they are huge Michael Jackson fans.
So you kind of have to
shout out to the friends of the show. But I can't take their opinion on this film. But then again, how are you meant to view this film? Are you meant to? I have a friend, shout out to Allah, friend of the show. He mentioned he gave a review of the film, but he gave it split. He gave, if I put my movie hat on, it's a 6 out of 10. If I give my Michael Jackson fan, it's a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
So how do we watch this film?
I think personally, this is not a film that you need to be putting your movie hat on.
Really?
This is an experience. Have you been seeing the videos of people who go to the Michael Jackson films?
Yeah,
bro, it ends up at the end, everyone's just having like a dance party in the Michael Jackson universe. Yeah, everyone is out there on the floor. I've seen roadmen dancing with people cosplaying as Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I saw that.
I said, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah. I feel like this is one of those films. I kind of view this film kind of like it's weird to say, but I see it like a Marvel film. Like, this is just, it's an event, it's vibes, we're here to have fun, it's a celebration of Michael Jackson.
It's basically like Barbenheimer, but for Michael Jackson.
For real, people are dressing up, you know? Yeah. People are dressing up, people are enjoying themselves. It's definitely a celebration, but how do you feel with you watching it? Because you're going to watch it from a mindset of like, you're still a film critic.
I know. It's going to be hard. I don't know.
Especially with Colin Domingo looking like that.
Look, I just want to see if they're going to give a real depiction of Joe. Because that man was scary.
Nah, people have been saying that every time he popped on the screen, people gasp.
Jump scare.
Hey, what's about to happen? So maybe I think on that side of things, they get it right. I just want a decent story and some fun moments, where I think I'm gonna get. So I am excited for it. It's in cinemas now, so I do hope I think everyone's gonna watch it. It's making a bunch of money already, so I think it's gonna blow the waters. And obviously, this film does well, they're gonna make a sequel or part 2 of it. So I think
part 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
Is Miles Teller's in part 1?
Yeah. He plays the
management.
He's lawyer, one of that.
One of them, man.
Do you think, obviously, if part 2 comes, it's gonna stretch to the other side?
No, I think it was also gonna talk about. Do you remember when he dangled blanket on the balcony?
Oh yeah, I actually remember seeing that when I was a kid.
Moving like
That's what I couldn't connect to what was going on. I was just
Moving like
seeing
Diddy's security guards.
oh shit.
Sorry,
But do you think they should touch on it for the? Oh, whoa, that's what's crazy. My man said that's okay.
Should they approach the the topic that everyone's talking about?
Yeah, part two. They would have to, isn't it?
There's no way they could deny it. But then also there's like a lot of people like what's that guy? The guy who played the dad in Back to the Future, Marty's dad.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Hold on, let me
What does he have to do?
Because he was one of the kids,
Huh?
but not like that. He was one of the kids that Michael hanged out with, but he was actually like essayed by like a lot of people in Hollywood, and he was like, "Yeah, I can't like. I need to find his name. This is jarring me."
Wait, he was one of the kids that hanged out with Michael Jackson, but he didn't get essayed by Michael, or allegedly get.
No, he said he didn't get essayed with Michael.
Oh, but he has been essayed by other people
in Hollywood.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, that
ain't it, y'all.
Jesus Christ.
Is it Crispin?
Jesus Christ. What has he spoke about this Michael film?
He's been doing tours in it. He's been singing. There's been videos of him singing songs
to Michael. He's singing Michael Jackson songs.
Yeah, like on stage and stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. Bro.
I don't know if it. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's him. Hold on, let me double check. So.
Do you need a second?
Yes, please.
Be right back after this commercial break.
There's a lot of them that have said that. I can't find. It's not Crispin, the guy from Back to the Future. I can't find his name at the moment, but one of them, he looks like Crispin, and he's been very open about it. But so is Macaulay Culkin, and bear in mind, my guy was emancipated, so he was legally, technically an adult. And
he hanged out with Michael as well.
Yeah,
Michael's got a list.
And then there was a Brett Barnes as well, who also brought out a statement saying, "Yeah, nah, brother."
Oh, so Michael heading out with the lit superstar kids.
Yeah. So like, so yeah, it's just one of those ones where it's just like, I don't know. Are we getting the side where we've got people who are putting their list, and then we've also got the side where people are saying, nah, that didn't happen. Absolute gas. Y'all niggas wanted money.
Yeah. But fair, I feel like, obviously, we don't know what happened. But I think that element should be in part 2 if we get a part 2.
Yeah, and I want both sides. Like, I don't want just one side. I want both sides. And I want the big court case.
Oh, that'll be sick. I think it's just going to be difficult because the family's so heavily involved with the project.
Do you remember that court case? I remember it. Like, I remember bits because I was bare young, I know.
Like, yeah, I don't remember that much.
I just remember you used to come out in that like black suit. I looked like a military uniform. But yeah, it's an interesting time to be watching that.
Watching Michael. Well, we'll see how it goes. He's gonna make a bunch of money. I think he'll probably break records. I don't know if it will get any like award talks. Seeing like, I think right now it's very clear that critics hate it, audience love it.
I don't think it's gonna get box office numbers. We've got Dune and Dune 3 and Doomsday in the same year.
But I think in terms of like biopics, I think he'll make a huge. I think whoever the biggest grossing biopic is, Michael will be like at least top 3 in that list.
Yeah. Hey, it's going to be a lot of stress for another biopic that's going to be coming. Well, series of biopics that are coming out soon.
What biopics coming out?
The Beatles one.
The Beatles this year?
No. Oh. They only started filming it this year.
So you know, Discussing Film. There's a parody called Discussing Fish.
Yeah. I followed Discussing Fish.
And he posted saying Paul Mescal's gonna play Paul McCartney in the Michael Jackson sequel. I was dying. Most times I see the new stuff.
Bro's just gonna play Live and Let Die and Explode. That is an inside joke for anyone that loves Paul McCartney.
Fair. Shout out Paul McCartney, shout out to the Beatles, shout out to Michael, man. If you haven't watched it yet, do watch it and let us know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. In other news, when we talk about Curry Barker, this guy is a next up-and-coming director that is making waves right now. He has a film called Obsession, which will be out mid-May. It's a horror film. But the film hasn't came out yet, but it's been getting raving reviews by critics. Give a little backstory about Curry. He started off mainly on TikTok, on YouTube, doing a bunch of skits, but very like not the type of skits you're used to watching. Like very dialogue-driven skits. You can tell that he comes from a writing background. He does it with one of his best friends who acts in a lot of his skits. They did skits together or put on the screen for people to watch. Very funny, very hilarious. But besides that, he was doing a lot of like short films. But it was quite odd because his short films were like horror stuff, but his skits were very comedy driven. So it was like getting a better understanding, like, okay, this guy has another level to him. So I watched a few of his short films, what I thought were quite good, and it was very clear to me. It was like he just needs like backing to actually make the film, and I think Obsession seems to be the film. I think it's backed by Universal underneath Focus Features, so that'll be coming out in mid-May. But before the film even came out, he's been getting a bunch of other offers as well. So he's got another film under Focus Features. I can't remember the name of the film, but it's another horror film starring Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad. And then of course he's got one under A24 with Chainsaw Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Which is an absolute. Would you say is a cult classic now?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I think I don't know if it
part of pop culture now.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I'm kind of confused. Would you count it as a cult classic because it's just?
Oh yeah,
it's always been
it is a
popular. It's just a classic, really,
classic,
like Jaws. And a lot of it has influenced a lot of your favorite films, including what was the T.I. West's Pearl trilogy.
Pearl. Yeah,
that was a lot of it was inspired by Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, it was definitely giving that vibe.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see what a modern take of that would be.
Yeah, so especially underneath A24. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time A24 was like purchased an IP and working on it. I remember there was a huge bidding war when it was on sale, and A24 was able to get it. And I think at first they were planning to make it into a TV series, but I think now they're gonna make it under a film with Chris Parker.
I think a TV series would have killed it, and if it was going to be a TV series, it would have to be with HBO. Personally, just saying it.
To be fair, they could have did it one of those license things where they said, "Oh, it's A24, but it's under
HBO, yeah.
HBO." So I'm quite excited, but what's interesting to me is like we're now seeing a range, which I want to say, like, I think we've entered a new era of like film directors now.
But my question is, because we're getting him doing a mixture of like big films and he's an independent director, does this mean we're getting a change of direction of how we're going to get directors now? Is it going to be via YouTube and social media? Because this is an ongoing trend that we're seeing at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think we've reached a new era now where directors are no longer... I think the era before this, directors were just coming from film school. So I think like Spike Lee, I think even Ryan Coogler, like they all came from a film school background. I think now we're getting directors coming straight off the internet of like, they made a bunch of projects, people see it, people are gravitating towards it, and now they're able to get bigger budgets to make them into feature films. So we have Curry, but we also got Kane that did Backrooms that's making waves over the internet. So we're seeing a range of different people from the internet now becoming directors, which is quite interesting.
And he's not the only one. We also have Daddy, who did what was it, Super Nigga?
Yeah, we had Daddy, which is a name that I'm not comfortable saying. But shout out to D. Whoa. I mean, it was okay. Man like
Daddy, you know.
It's so funny because from recording, I think it was today or even yesterday. You know, he loves doing his little rants. I don't know if they're little anymore, but he actually spoke about all the directors that are actually coming from the internet, because someone put a picture of the directors and their film all coming from the internet, and he was like, literally like the all white men in it, saying, "Oh, these are all white men." Obviously, we spoke about his film Vinegar when it came out, a short film which is online that people can check out for themselves and share their opinions on. We spoke about it, and I think
didn't he even reply to us as well?
So let me see if I can actually bring up the comment.
We'll be back after this commercial break. And we're back.
Yeah, so he dropped a comment on one of our videos talking about his film. This was like 3 months ago. He was like, just seeing this now. Fair enough. 2 notes. If you build a cult, like audience, they will follow you wherever you take the film. True. Also, A24 still asking to buy the feature script though, but we want to stay indie. We got another feature film fully funded for this year, starring Glazer, from Broad Girls, Broad City. You know Broad City, you know
Broad City, what was it? In the club,
Yeah.
we all fam. Yeah.
And then he ends it with Fire Moshi, the doors keep opening. Now this was 3 months ago and we didn't hear much updates on that, but from yesterday he posted saying, I'm going into production of my first feature film, A Nightmare on Malcolm X Boulevard. That's a pretty interesting story. Hey.
What kind of nightmare is it though? I feel like it's gonna be very politically charged, and a lot of people aren't gonna like it in this current political environment.
It's definitely gonna rub people the wrong way, which may be quite interesting. He goes on to say it'll be coming out on the 9th. Oh shit. He says it's coming out 9/11/26.
Yeah, I told you. I flipping told you.
He said he got the film financed and casted with stars by himself through from IG DMs after firing my reps and producers.
Oh.
If you want to make a film, you got to do it with your friends, not the industry. I do want to remind people that his production company is called Fuck Hollywood.
Shout out to Daddy.
So that is coming out. So it is an interesting conversation about the different approach internet directors are now going about. Of course, they can get self-funded. I think the doors have opened up maybe more for like independent films to get self-funded now. So
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
I
to
mean,
see.
there was that. What was that film that broke GoFundMe?
Oh, that guy, bro. Chris Stuckmann's film, Shelby Oaks.
Shelby Oaks.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You just remind me just now. You just put batteries in my backrest now, because Chris Stuckmann we thought Chris Stuckmann was gonna be Curry Barker. That's what we thought we was gonna get. We thought we was gonna get someone that's gonna make a film that's gonna be good, and then he would get a bunch of other stuff, X, Y, and Z. Now, I'm not even mad that Chris Stuckmann's film is bad. I'm mad that the fact that it was bad and he decided to change the way he reviews films because of this film coming out. So now you stop wanting to criticize films and give bad reviews, but your film's trash. So what do you do now? You can't go back to giving trash reviews because we're left you now. We don't care about your criticism about movies. It's over for you, bro. It's over, man. It's over. Let me get my sound effects. Nah, that ain't it, y'all. Chris Thomas, it's done for him still, man. We believe in you. We was all rooting for you.
Insert the Tyra Banks thing. Nah, that ain't it. Learn something from this.
For real, man. Get out of it, man. But yeah, I am excited to see what director Daddy does. I have mixed thoughts about him because I think this platform is always going to support independent films, independent creation. I think his approach towards how he does it sometimes is quite over the top, but hey, he seems like someone that wants to make noise and let people know what he's doing. So I'm on the fence, but we're gonna give it a watch. Do you know what when it's out.
He makes me think? He makes me think of like a revival of Blaxploitation films. That's because Blaxploitation was a black-based genre of film that was really against Hollywood to a point that it influenced it. And my favorite James Bond film is completely influenced by Blaxploitation film, Live and Let Die. So it's almost like we're getting this return to it and revival. Could this be a good thing? We don't know. Just gotta fuck around and find out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll be seeing it 9/11. Well, in other news, I put Supes on the board here. If you guys, you know Supes, right?
Supes.
Yeah, he's like we bring up Richard Supes. I put him on the board because I saw.
Was he the one that did the review of Love Island USA?
Probably, he did do a lot of Love Island reviews. He did do a lot of.
Yeah.
He was doing heavily a lot of videos on here. But yeah, Supes is part of the new collective of like movie content creators. I think he'll be happily go by that label. He started off mainly doing comic book stuff, doing reactions to Marvel movies specifically, and then I guess he started blowing up a huge audience during the pandemic times. From there, he's now seems to be very involved with the behind the scenes of big production films. Of recent, he did Superman, he did Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning Part 2, and he seems to be sprinkled around these different types of productions.
It's like Reese. Do you remember Reese?
Reese, is that the movie camera guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like him. Pretty much, yeah. They're quite similar in terms of, I suspect someone a little bit more. I expect the movie cinema guy more.
Reese. Love Reese.
Respect him
We
more.
love you down, King.
Yeah. Fair.
Love you down,
Actually,
King.
no one say you respect more because I don't hate Suits, but I guess that's what brings us to the topic. Is someone like Supes good for film culture? I put this on the board because I saw a video touching on Supes and basically just speaking about his growth within the movie scene and just questioning whether something like what he does is healthy, because he's somewhat of an industry person now, so much so that his thoughts on movies seems to be bought, because he's now getting paid. Well, I'm assuming he's getting paid by a majority of these big industry brands now. It's like, is this the new face of film content creators?
Okay. I'm gonna say something, and you're gonna be like, Matt, why did you bring them? The Escape Pod.
They're in the realm. They're in the same bag.
But I prefer Supes over the Escape Pod.
Oh, really? Explain.
I think sometimes you know this as well, and I know you feel the same. Sometimes you just listen to like what the Escape Pod guys say, and you're like, bro, you're glazing. That's so cap.
Yeah. But I feel like Suits and Escape Pod are on the same boat.
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel like Soup has still got some integrity in comparison to the Escape Pod.
Maybe.
Because like, there was this like, Andy, I think I need to send it to you. There was this like video where someone was like, they could have Christopher Nolan on the pod.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That's what that video. That video was funny. That video was funny. We'll put up on the screen. Yeah, that's what was funny.
Christopher Nolan on, and he would be like explaining things.
He was good at the voices,
bro.
His voice
for the British accent, it was sick.
It was good.
And he was just like, doing the voices of the Escape Pod guys, and they'll just be saying the most glaziest points ever. And then Christopher Nolan would be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess that's the question now, because what happened from the video I watched, and I'll probably put some clips on the screen for people to see as well, but it really highlighted the change in the movie world where comic book people start becoming the front face of movies because of the success of Marvel. So it entered the door for a lot of comic book fans. So we're now getting, obviously, the Suits, we're getting the Escape Pod as well, where they don't really know how to, it's going to sound very snobby.
Articulate.
It's going to be very snobby.
They don't know how to, not all of them, because we've got a few friends, such as like Kibbs, Miles, and a bunch of others as well, who are really good at like articulating film language. Even though they're like predominantly more comic book based.
I wouldn't put them in the same.
But I'm saying these are examples of people who are able to articulate it. But then we've got people who are kind of just raw dogging it, not doing any sort of like personal development.
Yeah, for real.
And it's almost like 2 years deep, and you're still speaking the same way.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, exactly, because like. My main gripe with them is not because of their hair. Like, I'm actually happy that they're here, because I think it opens the door for more people to go to the cinema through their audience. And they've built like huge platforms, so kudos to them. I guess my only gripe I have for them is that they actually haven't improved their reading skills in terms of movies.
It's like imagine someone is explaining the whole situation that is going on politically, but their reading age is 5.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm with you. I think we know he's going to shoot them.
But it's true though. Like you learn how to read, and you got to that reading age, and you just haven't gone, okay, like, cool, I've learned this, now let me progress and get better. Like, even to this day, I'm still having to watch videos so I can get a better understanding of things.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn how to read movies. Even when I do like courses and stuff like that. But yeah, it's very odd, because especially, I think the only difference I have between Escape Pod and Suits is like around all these big major productions. So
I think he's there
see
asking,
Paola.
and he's asking the right questions.
Supes.
Yeah, I think no, he's there because he's around these production lot. He's gonna learn to ask the right
I
questions.
hope so. Shit.
But
If I could, the skateboards. It's funny, guy. I used to watch the skateboard when they first started. When they first started, I actually was quite a fan of theirs. But at some point, certain episodes, certain reviews, certain comments, like, you know what, they're so proudly wrong about some stuff. Where they have this sense of arrogance on what they're saying is
meanwhile,
facts.
I'll what was it when Fantastic Four brought out their casting and I said I don't know about Joseph Quinn. 2 months later, my bad. Like, that's growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's interesting how where the industry is going now, because there's a group of them. It's not just Supes, it's not just skateboard. There's a whole batch of, like, I'll call them movie content creators that are like, they don't, I would say, I don't know if I'll call them movie content creators, but they're a group of people that may not have the best in terms of reading films, but they're very reactionary towards films, so they've built like a huge audience for that.
It gets to a point where I do think, is it genuine takes or are you just engagement farming?
That's what I think Supes does. This guy be reacting. Have you seen the viral video when he's watching Invincible and he's talking about, he's just a boy, and he's crying?
Yeah, I mean, like, and it just like, you don't have to be deep in the archives. You just be like, this is just so fake. I can't. Whenever I see those type of reactions, I'm just like, oh, I'm over this. Like,
yeah,
I can see you're faking it.
Yeah,
because this is giving like primary school assembly performance.
Wait, what's your thoughts on Straw Hat Goofy?
Love him down. He's learning. He's learning.
I'm with you.
He's learning, because like I remember when he started hosting red carpets, he was very nervous. And that man, that's someone that's working hard. He's doing overtime.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that's the difference between certain people because of race.
Explain.
Because if you get to the red carpet and you're not improving each time and you're not looking a particular way, people are going to be like, why is he here? It could have been this person. While certain people, they can get away with it.
Yeah. Shay. Yeah, you're right. I was
like, and also, like, he has always got negative reception from his audience where they'll be like, okay, like, you need to do this better. And he has... Yeah, he's openly been there and been like, okay, like, my bad, I was wrong, I interpreted things.
He's the best example of someone where I wish Supes would do the same thing, where obviously Straw Hat Goofy, for my information, he started from doing like Pixel. He did like a bunch of like you know, the hidden messages Pixel will be putting in their films. Yeah. He'll be doing that, went viral, blew up. And then obviously he started going, I guess, the same approach as Supes, but I think the difference is that Straw Hat Goofy actually tried to get better at being like a critic and a journalist. He started doing interviews with people. He has his own film podcast. I think he's doing the steps to like get better. Whereas
way better. Like the interview you did with one of them days with
Kiki
and SZA and everyone and like everyone that was in it. The detail, even getting to a point where he's like, yeah, I'm from like LA and my personal experience of this, it was really nice that you were able to actually authentically represent this. And the detail of research that he was giving, it was a huge difference to previous conversations we've had about these influencers or movie influencers or creators going into a press junket and having these conversations, because that's a conversation. This was a genuinely researched interview.
Yeah. He definitely is a good example. I hope Supes will take the same approach. I'm Straw Hat Goofy.
Can you imagine if we were still at the same pace that we were like 3 years ago?
Jesus, I don't know. I would be mad people gun us down if we were still at the same pace.
I don't know. We wouldn't be in the places and the rooms we've been in. Yeah. I'll be for real.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. We have a bunch of mini stuff on here. Anything we should talk about new stuff that's been out. We had the first trailer for ClayFace, DC Studios' first like horror-ish super villain film.
You know who's in it?
Who? Girl, Naomi in it.
Naomi,
hey, Naomi is in it.
I'm there. My queen.
Yeah?
My queen.
Yeah, she's in it. She's in it.
She's definitely on my Mount Rushmore.
Oh, is it?
100%.
As a black woman?
Yeah.
Oh.
100%.
Ooh. You put her on the
100%.
list. Who else is on the list?
Well, we'll talk about this
Regina
another
Hall
day.
has to be on the list. I think Regina Hall is 2. Angela Bassett might be 1.
Huh?
Angela Bassett or Viola Davis. Who's over?
Oh, no, that's rude. That's disrespectful.
You have to pick
I'm
one.
sorry, aunties.
What?
I'm sorry, aunties.
You have to pick one.
No, auntie, I'm not doing it. Auntie, I'm not doing it. No, auntie, no. 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 She wasn't ready.
You panic. Maz was panicking. No, wait, hold on. You feel like that guy in Punisher when he's on the chair. He's like, no. Oh shit! Sorry, I touched the button. What do you think? Top 10 black female actors.
No, Mount Rushmore.
So just 4.
Yeah.
Regina Hall has to be on there for me.
It's got Angela Bassett did the thing.
Yeah, Angela Bassett will be
right here.
That
right
scene
now.
from Black Panther always gives me goosebumps. Like, I get actual chills when she was just alive.
I just did a quote and you didn't even clock it.
Oh.
I just did. And it was her film with her and Ralph Fiennes.
Oh, what film was that?
Anyway,
I don't know much about her like that still, but she's on the Mount Rushmore by default. She has to be on there.
Yeah, but young black women, number 1.
She's ranking up there.
Number 1. Who's number 1 for you?
In terms of new,
yeah.
young. Oh yeah, she's
number
one.
one.
She's number one.
Number
I
one.
even put in. We should do a list like current, like the new generation of actors. I'll put her on that list.
Number 1.
I don't know for her number 1.
Number 1.
For the new generation of actors.
Number 1.
Okay, we have to do the list.
She did Whitney.
I didn't see Whitney.
Oh. Anyway, moving on swiftly.
Yeah, Naomi's good at playing crazy people.
No, she wasn't crazy in this.
She
wasn't.
Oh, she wasn't.
She was just free.
Yeah. Free to be her. But yeah, Naomi Aki is in ClayFace. And when I saw it in it, I ain't gonna lie, the film was giving me Joker vibes.
Yeah.
It was giving me Joker vibes. Cause I remember in Joker it had is it ZZ Beats?
Mm-hmm. Another one.
She's on the list.
Another one.
She needs a shower.
Mahala. Another one. Sorry, I'm dropping my favorites now. But why are they all light skinned? Hold on 1 second. I said black women.
Who's dark skinned actors that should be on the list? That's in this generation.
Lupita.
Oh shit, yeah. But who else? That's it anyway.
We need more dark skinned queens. No, we do.
We just figured out there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
There's a problem.
Hollywood, we got a problem.
Naomi's like, she's not dark skinned.
No, she's
like
not
my
dark
complexion, no?
I'm
like brown. She also, am I darker than you? Oh shit.
I look so pasty. I need to fake tan.
The white people that hate us are gonna have a full day with that one.
I need to fake tan, man.
Why you fake tan? You're black.
So I want to be darker.
Oh shit, we'll buy it. ClayFace. Speaking of someone that can change their complexion,
Spider Noir.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that works.
That's because you got the black and white Noir version or the coloured version.
Yeah, okay, we're going all around the place. Yeah, the second trailer, I think the full trailer has recently dropped, and they also dropped images of the many villains that's going to be in Spider-Man Noir that's going to be on Prime Video, starring Nicolas Cage. They also played the voice in animation, and he's now going to be playing the actual character in the live action. Are we excited for this? I know you love Noir.
I love a Noir. It was a dark one day. I needed to find out what had happened to
him. Yeah, they have to do voiceover stuff. With Nicolas Cage, that works so well. And he's so overly dramatic.
And there was like, what was it? My favourite episode of The Studio is the Noir episode where with Olivia. Where the film reel goes missing.
Yeah, that was sick, yeah.
Bro, give me that in black and white.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why they let you choose. Just by default,
no, because you know what? Like, it's okay. This is also a very open conversation that I've had with people where they're like, I can't concentrate when the film is black and white.
That's people are like that. Really? Why is that? It's just like you just think it's too old.
It's too old.
Oh.
Can you watch a black and white film? Because I love a black and white film.
To be fair, I was kind of like somewhat trained to like black and white films. My brother, I don't know, I never actually spoken to him about this, but when I was younger, he used to always watch like black and white old films. Every time I go in his room, he'll just be watching some like real old, like Western black and white. So my brain was like, oh, this is like normal. Yeah.
That's the same thing with me, because I used to watch like Laurel and it was like a lot of old school silent film comedies. So like Laurel and Hardy, Charlie Chaplin, and that was my uncle putting me on Game from age. So for me, from a young age, it was like normal.
Yeah.
But some people, they don't like it, and I've had conversations with people before where they're like, I don't like watching black and white films. It feels old and I feel uncomfortable.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess with a young audience as well, they're definitely going to be used to that, watching stuff black and white. Fair enough, but I'm going to watch it in black and white. I'm intrigued. They do have a big cast, and there's a lot of villains.
But the thing is how are they going to shoot it? Because you know the technique to shooting old black and white films, makeup was completely different.
Oh.
Did you know that was a thing? So like if a woman was wearing red lipstick, in real life, the color of the lipsticks would be green, and then it would come out more prominent. So your eyes would automatically assume it's red.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair.
Yeah. So like I'm just kind of curious, also, just from a technical perspective, how they did it.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll drop us some behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Especially that we haven't seen a TV show ever do something like this where they give you the option. So I'm sure there's gonna be some behind the scenes backstory about how it goes through. But I am excited for it. Do we know when it's actually coming out to the people? Then it should be coming out quite soon, actually. Spider-Man Noir comic book. Release date. It said it'd be out on May 25th.
Which is real soon.
Yeah, real soon. And we are a month away from it, so that should be quite interesting. So we'll give it a watch. Let you guys know what you guys think about it in the comments. Do you want to talk about? I
Hunger Games. You want to watch it on a big screen. Oh. If it's gonna be a noir, I want to see it on a big screen.
Yeah, remember when Prime used to do those cinema day things?
Yeah.
Bring
back cinema day.
Yeah, they do. Like, I think that the only one.
Because we watched what was it, The Boys?
Yeah, they did The Boys for the first 2 episodes. Yeah. So one of the seasons they had. That was quite cool.
I don't know how I hooked us up with that, but hey.
Hey.
Oh wait, because I used to work for Prime. Yeah. So I found out as soon as that thing happened.
Yeah. That would be sick. What else do you want to talk about?
Times.
Do we care about Hunger Games?
Hunger Games. Yes and no. Again, it's interesting to be having this conversation politically around this time. It's kind of like watching the testaments.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Why did I go Australian there? I don't know. Between the stage adaptation, the prequels we've had.
There's been a lot going on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I feel like we had one last year.
And then there's gonna be the sequel that's coming out because the books just come out, innit?
Oh, so the books are still.
Yeah, like, but it's some time afterwards. So I'm just kind of.
Yeah, someone that's like, I'm outside of the Hunger Games. I think I watched like the first 2 with Jennifer
I remember
Lawrence.
watching the last one. This is a long time ago, and I'm not screaming my age, but I remember watching the last one, part 2, with my best friend in the cinema because our student loan had just dropped and we'd got burritos and we said, yeah, we're going to cinema.
Nice.
That's a long time ago. I'm saying this for a minute, guys. I'm not going to say the number, but it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
So for all of this to be coming out so later on, I know COVID did affect a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Minakia.
Yeah. I'm just confused
it's like imagine if they decided to no, I'm gonna lie. If they decided to drop Twilight right now, I've already booked it in IMAX.
Fair. I'm just confused by the timeline. I don't understand the timeline, so
yeah, the timelines is like
this is all shaky.
So you know the blonde dude that was like Katniss's mentor?
No.
Woody's
Woody Harrelson's character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's him.
Oh, and
when he's younger.
Okay.
So it's his storyline.
Oh, isn't Thing playing him? Isn't it my man that we like from Succession?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't care enough.
Sorry, guys. I know
someone's
gonna cuss me out in the comments, but like I just
shout out to the fan base.
Like, you should have done this before Snow Story.
What is Snow Story?
The most evil white man.
In
Hunger Games.
and it's called Snot Story. Dr. Umar will have a field day with that one. In mini news, we spoke about it in You, Me, and
Tuscany.
Tuscany, about a film director,
Nina
Nina
Lee. Yeah,
Nina
Nina.
Lee. She went on Twitter speaking about how the film has to be successful for her to get her next film done. That went viral. Everyone was talking about it. She recently went on Twitter, briefly speaking about it, saying that there's updates, and I think she's now entering the developing stages of her project. So kudos to her. It seems like things are actually moving forward.
And that is the power of everyone conversating and saying Hollywood no.
Yeah, yeah.
So as much as everyone likes to say that like the audience don't have a lot of power, clearly we do. Keep doing that.
Yeah. For sure. Do you want to talk about the Pitch House competition?
Okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta get this information up. But the Christophers came out.
Yeah.
We've already done the review. We got to see it very early.
Yeah, very early.
Shout out to Picture House for actually inviting us.
Critical as well. Critical.
And under Critical, because Critical is their PR team.
Yeah.
And so they're currently doing a celebration giveaway hold on 1 second. They're currently doing a giveaway where you can win £250
Yo.
worth of credit. Let me just get the information. There we go. So it is basically 2 annual passes for Picture House membership, plus £250 to spend at Cass Art. This is in celebration of the fact that The Christophers is a very art-based film that follows the remarkable tale of creativity, legacy, and ambition, starring Ian McKellen and Michaela Cole.
Nice.
So you have to enter by following both Cass Art at Cass Art 1984 and Picture Houses, because you know how Picture House has like loads of Instagrams, so make sure it's Picture Houses. Like and comment the post. Comment with your friend that you'd love to share the prize of, and also share the post. This will end on the 3rd of May at 23:59, and the winner will be DM'd on the 10th of May.
Nice. Cool. Well,
I flipping loved that film, actually.
It is a fun film. Very funny. Very funny. It's one of those films you have to go see at the exhibition right after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With a big bottle of wine.
Yeah. So this piece is speaking to me, you know, it's the rich colours, the pinpoint brushes. I just think the stroke is quite profound to me. What do you think, Junior?
I think the colours speak to me on another level. It's touching on love, romance, death, all in one. The purples and the greens mixed together really remind me of my earlier days as a youth when I used to go to boat school.
And then on other news, what were you saying, Junior?
Talking about Ricky. Okay, Ricky is a film that launched last year. It won a prize in Sundance. It was doing quite well. It got a lot of different like reviews, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been like bought by any distributors.
That's the sad story of a lot of films that you'll see during like film festivals. So there was this one film that was at Berlin, and then also at BFI Flair, Dreams and Nightmares.
Oh, okay.
Banging film, we loved it.
Oh yeah, we did watch it. Yeah. Oh,
banging, so funny.
That didn't get picked up, innit?
When has it come out?
Oh yeah, it just comes and goes. Yeah, I guess that's the hardship when it comes to film festivals. Like, just because people liked it during the festival doesn't mean we're gonna see any form of success from it.
Yeah.
Going forward.
And like the sad part is a lot of the time these are great independent films that a lot of the general public will never see day of.
Yeah, it's funny because the ones we're mentioning are actually black films. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Ricky, or is Ricky part of the? I'm not sure if it's in the same type of topic, but it's definitely a black film as well. So it's like, is it just a typical thing where we're seeing like industry people just don't get it, so they're not willing to put the money behind it?
But I'm glad that Dreamers got picked up.
Yeah, Dreamers did get picked
Yeah.
up. So there is some form of success, but I guess it's definitely hard. It is sad when, especially a film that you think is gonna do well from its success within the festival, that actually doesn't mean anything at
Yeah.
all. So yeah, we'll give you guys
And the
updates.
thing is, it actually won a prize.
What's that?
Ricky.
Yeah. Even with that, it still didn't move any numbers. But we will keep you guys updated to see what happens with Ricky going forward. You never know, it might end up just being put on like a streaming site or just put online for the public to watch. But
Hopefully
we'll
not
keep
a
you.
Tubi. I mean, Tubi would be good. It just means everyone has access to it.
Yeah. She said hopefully. Yeah, fucking TV.
BBC iPlayer? Yeah.
Tubi's for the people.
Tubi is for the people, though. You know who else is for the people? The what's it? Mandalorian and Grogu credit team, because they actually have now credited the stunt doubles
Oh,
who
sick.
play the Mandalorian. So
Oh, that's good because obviously, if you guys don't know, like Pedro Pascal, obviously
Daddy,
he plays the
Zaddy.
Mandalorian, but the whole thing is that he's not allowed to show his face, so he's covered and wearing a helmet. And Lord knows, we all know that he's not Pedro inside that.
Yeah, so
in that
he's
suit.
played by two stunt performers, Brendan Wayne and, excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong, Faye Crowder. They've been doing primary stunt doubles for credit Din Djarin as well. And this is like the first time that stunt doubles have really had a moment because they do a majority of the role.
Yeah.
And more so for Mandalorian because they've been on the project from the start.
Yeah.
This could mean a big moment for potentially stunt doubles getting Oscars.
Yeah, because we did get news maybe even last year that the Oscars were going to start adding it as a category.
After Fall Guy.
Yeah.
And that was a whole conversation about it because there is so much rigorous training and time that's taken into stunt acting and stunt double work. I actually know someone who is a wrestler that's now training with stunt double actors, and it's just like, yeah, like the kind of work that those guys go through, and it's not like you just go there by chance. You're going through continuous rigorous training over a period of time, so it's not like just once every now and then. It's continuous.
Yeah. Well, kudos to them for highlighting it, and especially a big film like Star Wars. I reckon it will get some form of award talks. I mean, that's the reason why they made sure they get credited.
And if you want to hear more about the conversation, go check out our friend of the show, Luke, because he's actually talked about it as well. So, yeah.
Shout out to Luke, friend of the show. Yeah, that's everything we've got on the news boards here. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys' thoughts are. Be sure to drop us some emails on anything you guys feel like you want us to talk about in the next couple movie news segments. But yeah, you got the host of Mo Sharma and Junes. You also got the silent assassinizer Veli. Until next week. Peace.
Bye.